investing training.
Do you want me to take this?
No.
We're trying to get them to the main. They need to register. These people.
We're just showing them what we're doing here. If you guys want to get signed up for the training,
you can see me with my pants undone, guys. I know that's good.
if you guys want to get signed up, it's not too late. It's free. GrantCardone.com/REI. Did you pin the?
I have to.
Let's get a pin going.
I think me wearing a polo shirt is
Sod.
too distracting.
I got it.
The arms are too
Yeah.
distracting. To
Exactly. Come on, guys.
Yeah, the vasculation.
Yeah.
But I really don't like the tucked in either. Do y'all?
It's a little too buttoned up.
It feels a little too tight.
I think
if
it
you
looks
guys wanna do
awesome,
your-
G.
I think
It
you're
looks
gonna have to do
awesome.
one more button though, because you got your belly button hanging out. You're like, you
guys wanna dress-
anything going?
Dude, I'm going Miami, dude. I looked at a house on Star Island yesterday.
Okay, now we need a chain. Then you need a chain.
In a show of solidarity.
You can't do that until you're really rich. That's a $50 million mark.
You guys want to dress the same? Both? You guys want to be like?
Hey Jared, where do they register?
Guys,
/REI.
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 It's like my twin.
They won't see it here. They're gonna have to register in order to see it.
Put my polo shirt on.
Okay.
Just because.
Twinsies. Two twinsies.
I just want to be sure I look slim and trim.
Yeah,
Hey
definitely.
guys, look, I did 4 hours the last time I did this, you guys online. Me and Jared are debating on taking today. This will probably be an hour and a half today. I'm gonna try to keep it tight on an hour and a half. That'll go on.
That's difficult.
And just because I got so much great stuff to share with you, I'm gonna show you how to find one deal today that can change your life forever. Okay, that's not an overstatement. I found 25 deals that changed my life forever. Okay, some to more or less degrees, but love to have you join us at GrantCardone.com/live. GrantCardone.com/live.
And if they're not registered, they can
This
go.
shirt smells like prosperity.
Whoa.
That looks better.
Hey.
And Jared and I are debating on whether we put these two webinars, these free webinars together, come in, highly produce them, edit them up, clean them up, add a transcript, and if people would buy them, should we sell them?
Gee, if they're not registered yet, they can do GrantCardone.com/REI.
Oh, you gotta go register to get in.
These people
Yeah.
are
So
not
if you're
registered.
on social right now, if you're watching this on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, somewhere on a social platform, we are gonna go live in 20 minutes for about 2.5 hours. If could be longer. GrantCardone.com/REI to register. GrantCardone.com/REI to get signed up. It's free. We've done a training similar to this before. We had 83,000 people register. It was insane. People were freaking out. They never realized how easy real estate investing was and how much money you can make. One of the biggest takeaways I had was it's easy to see why real estate's created so many millionaires.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to, it's numbers. It's not personality, it's not talent, it's not upbringing, it's nothing. It's just numbers. Like the deals work or they don't.
Yeah.
And
Be easier to get a loan on the stuff that I'm gonna show you today than it is to get a loan on your own house.
yeah, for sure.
And also, I was reading some stuff this morning doing I do morning research. 400 Starbucks closed in America. Not one apartment building closed.
Microsoft closed all their stores.
Okay. Apple's closed twice now. Not one apartment building in America was shut down. Like you guys understand,
This is working?
like Macy's, Penny's, Bloomingdale's, the malls were closed. How many different stores, people are gonna go out of business? Apartments stayed open, every apartment building in America stayed open. Why? Gotta live someplace.
Many of you spent more time in your apartment in the last 3 months than you have probably the previous.
Many people are learning how to now work from their apartment remotely, which is gonna drive apartment prices up. So, again, we're not talking about the kind of apartments today that I buy. 2 units, 4 units, 6 units, 1 unit. I'm telling you guys this story now because COVID, the second coming of COVID is gonna create opportunities. You wanna turn that on now?
Okay.
You guys didn't really plan on using that light.
No.
No, just over there.
I hate looking at the thing without.
Turn it on, turn it on.
All right, we'll turn it on.
Turn it on, turn it on.
You don't have to.
Turn the dial. Oh, it's not plugged in.
I mean, I can turn it.
You know, what's interesting though is now is actually the time to prepare for all of this and educate yourself on this, because what happened in 2008, when everything fell apart, I mean, really, you started making your big moves in like 2011, right?
Yeah.
Like it took a little bit of time for everything to really like flesh out and people to be
10
like,
actually.
2010, so 2
The
years.
deals start, it takes a second for the deals to start showing up.
So now's the time you want to be prepared, because in 6 months, 9 months, there could be some significant opportunities for you. You gonna show them a little tricky geeky?
Yeah.
So we're gonna turn all these off, and then we're gonna switch to the live. So they need to.
17 minutes we go live. You have to be registered. We're not going to stream it live here on social. This is like the WWF here. You know, you turn on the pay-per-view. They do the pre-show. You get some behind the scenes. Hulk Hogan, Mean Gene, they're all doing their thing. We're getting ready right now behind the scenes. We're going to do probably two hours, maybe more, depending on this guy. He can go for days on this. We want you there. This is timely. It's important. GrantCardone.com/REI.
Can you hit those lights? Sure, back there.
GrantCardone.com/REI.
Hey, Johnny, Francisco, you guys mind the lights? Yeah. You guys mind the lights? Oh, yeah. Let me see the B shot of Johnny. Can you help me? What's the B shot of Jared look like?
The
right
J
now?
cam. It's called the J cam.
Yeah, please.
Okay, here you go.
And then we get the reflection of this on the.
Yeah, we're gonna turn it off. We're gonna turn
Yeah,
it
for
off.
right-
We're-
for right
yeah,
now,
We're
it's
just
good.
we're trying to get a little.
No, but I want y'all to look at it.
Yeah, we looked at. There's a reflection there.
Oh,
The
I
lighting
see
looks
it.
great, but there's a reflection on both of these screens.
Yeah, what if we kicked it behind the door right there, close the door?
And-
Man, I bet you that thing, because the level,
And anybody opening the door's got to be careful.
nobody's gonna open the door.
Does it show in the board?
No, because I
It's
think it
just-
kind of
let
moves.
Francisco-
It does from
Francisco's
here,
the
but I
only one
don't
who's
think it
gonna know,
will.
guys.
I don't think it will from here.
Francisco.
Dude, I'm looking at it right here. Yeah, we see it.
Yeah, how bad is it?
I mean, the reflections are there.
It's a blood. Man, the light, guys, you gotta have good light. People do not trust unlit places.
Yeah, dark places.
Look,
Yeah.
I don't wanna go in a dark
Yeah.
place, okay? Lighting is everything, man. There's trust when there's lights. Where it's bright, I can go.
That's why angels are white. People trust angels.
This is a real estate play, by the way. When we're talking about lighting, we're talking about real estate. That's why real estate needs to be lit. When you drive up on it, you should know.
Nice uplights.
Dude, I've added lights to properties that made millions of dollars.
Open windows up.
Open windows up, you know that.
Yeah, you know that. Open the windows up in the leasing office. These are little tricks Grant's gonna
Can
be
you
talking
change
about.
the
Brian,
intensity,
what's over here, Ryan?
Jared? on it? Can you change the intensity on it, or it's
Yeah,
just like
it's
on
a-
and
it
off?
should be a dial.
You
isn't
can take it down.
It's a dial.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
We aren't live on there, so.
Maybe just a little bit.
Yeah. Dude,
Just a little
That
bit.
doesn't bother me at all, man. That lighting, that thing is really helpful.
Maybe just a little bit right there. That's good.
Cut to Jared, can you cut to Jared?
What do you say?
Cut to Jared, Johnny.
J cam.
Let's see what.
Jared, where do they go to register?
Guys, GrantCardone.com/REI.
Free.
15 minutes to join this free training on how to get started investing in real estate. 100% free, but the information you learn today can be priceless. It's the same information Grant uses today to buy $100 million deals. He's done $2 billion in transactions, and he's the only person on the face of this earth that's done that amount of deals and is showing up to teach other people how they can do it too. By the way, today's his wife's birthday and he's here doing this. So super stoked to have him here. We even got Captain Ryan here. Captain Ryan here is here for support, and you want to say a few words?
I'm always here for support. Sure. I mean, look, the real estate thing for me has always been the play. And I mean, in the duplexes and in the fourplexes and in the single family homes, like you just have to start. And so with
Would you
Grant-
say that the most important deal you'll ever do is your first deal?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Because, in your first deal, you're terrified.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about this actually this morning. So the first deal that I ever did, I was terrified, but I had a mentor.
Look,
Yeah.
I wanna
And
get
so
a, I wanna get a little
my first
arm.
mentor,
Yeah.
and he
To
walked
put this
me through,
on,
hey, how to get a
and it's gonna
loan,
sit here all the
due
time.
diligence
Yeah, bracket,
process.
like,
Actually,
for the wall.
So we don't have
It gives
this?
you confidence, right?
it gives you massive confidence
Okay.
because when you don't
Okay.
have your
Yeah.
first deal,
Yeah.
it's all unknown.
Yeah.
And so with Grant doing this, it's really important for these people to get the takeaway. Hey, look, the biggest thing is the confidence.
And the thing is, what Ryan's saying, the most important thing in doing his first deal was having the confidence, because he had a mentor there. Confidence comes from knowing folks.
For sure.
So when you get knowledge and information, you gain more confidence. And so that's what we want to do for you today. Real estate has changed Grant's life, it's changed my life, it's changed Ryan's life.
My first
and
deal,
it's
my
amazing.
first deal, I made $86,000.
Yeah, one deal can change everything, folks. Like, one deal can change everything. And, you know, by the way, real estate is not our primary flow. It was a secondary side flow, it was a side hustle, and it became something that became
It's
substantial.
right in the middle of the screen where you have.
It can do the same thing for you, but you just gotta
Yeah,
get
you
the
do.
information. And today, that's
I
what
mean,
we're
right
gonna
here,
do.
it's
2
even
hours
more.
at minimum. Last time we did this live training, Grant did almost 4 hours. So get to grantcardone.com/REI. It's free to opt in for this. It's a free training. Grant's gonna give you the same information that people pay. I don't know. Would you pay $10,000 to go to some of those?
My,
real estate
my
programs?
first class was 10,000. My second one was 30 grand.
10 grand. So, super stoked to be here today, and you're all gonna get some bombs dropped on you.
Well, the biggest thing, Jared, too, is Grant. He's a practitioner, right?
Yeah, he's doing
So the guys that I was looking at, like Robert Kiyosaki
Yeah.
and these other guys, they weren't even practitioners, so they weren't doing deals. So all the stuff that you and Grant are talking about today, this is actually real time, in color,
Yeah.
actually happening.
Yeah.
Let me turn this to you, Jared.
Oh, thank you, Ryan. So we're just behind the scenes, getting ready to go live in about 11 minutes. grantcardone.com/REI if you guys want to get signed up. It's going to be absolutely free, priceless information on how you can get started investing in real estate. You got to have some type of confidence. You got to know how to buy a deal. You got to know how to find a deal. You got to know how to figure out what neighborhood you should go into. You know, you got to know how to do due diligence on a property to make sure that you're going to find any skeletons hiding in the closet. Maybe there was a crime committed there. You know, who knows? But you got to get the right information so that you can build the confidence to get started. That's what we're going to do today. 2 hours. grantcardone.com/REI so that you can get opted in. You can get registered for the live training that's about to go down. We're just behind the scenes right now.
Well, Jared, and the thing about real estate too is it's a lot of fun, right? I mean, it's almost like you're going around shopping at deals, looking at new properties.
Yeah.
It's like you're shopping.
You're buying income.
You're buying income.
That's the best part.
Cataloging them.
Yeah.
The cool thing too is that the banks look at these deals like businesses.
Well,
it's-
they are business. I
yeah.
mean, you can go buy one of those drink businesses.
Like a smoothie king.
That's $100 grand. $100 grand, and you would not have been able to be open.
Well, yeah, and then I think you have other capital requirements too.
Through COVID.
It's not just $100 grand, you know.
Now, I'm vegan, but if the salmon comes off the floor, it's all right.
Yeah.
That makes
I
it.
checked with
That
Joe
makes
Rogan.
it.
Joe Rogan said, look,
Hey, Alan. Yeah.
as long
Did
as
you
you
get
drop it
that?
on the floor first and then eat it, it's fine.
Oh, for sure.
Now,
Mariana was working on that list yesterday. Did she finish that? Maybe Ren sent it to me.
what PowerPoint am I using, Gus?
Oh man, we forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the list is coming. It's being printed right now.
Okay, awesome, thank you.
Where do they sign up? This is gonna be.
GrantCardone.com/REI. We have 9 minutes before showtime. Dude, what are you gonna teach these people today?
Teach you how to find one deal that'll change your life forever.
Boom.
You do one deal, you'll do a second deal. If your first deal works, you will do a second deal. Probably 60% of the people that get involved in real estate never do a second deal because the first one didn't work. Oh, it's too much trouble, bought the wrong deal. Ryan bought the right first deal, bought a second deal. How long was your second deal after your first deal, Ryan?
8 months.
Yeah.
Because I bought my first deal was a single family house, and I told myself, I'm like, I can't live with other people. I got to find a way to buy 4 units that I don't have to live with anybody.
Alan.
Yeah. So he bought a deal,
Email me
and then he reassessed the situation.
Oh, yeah.
But after I bought my first deal, Grant, I was hooked.
Yeah.
It was like a drug because I was actually building something. I was
You know what the drug was for me? Checks every month. That was the drug. I was less focused on the real estate man, that's a beautiful property, great location. Dude, I just wanted that check.
Well, that was the biggest mistake I made. I made the mistake where I actually was falling in love with the real estate, not just the real estate play. That was that transition where I sold everything. I sold everything. I was like, man, I want to be a real estate investor, not a manager.
Yeah.
But I had to learn. I had to learn the hard way. I had to learn through.
Some things you learn through knowledge, and some things you got to learn through experience.
Right.
Right?
Totally.
But you got to get started. Grant's going to show you how to get started. He's going to give you the confidence today to go out and know what you need to look at in order to find your first deal. He's going to actually go through, this is the best part of the whole deal today. He's going to go through, not only show you how he got started with one deal and built that up to over $2 billion in transactions, but he's also going to show you local deals in markets that are online, live, ready to be bought right now. Some for as little as $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 down that'll cash flow the day you buy it. So those opportunities are out there, they're in your market, but if you don't know what to look for, you'll never find it. So Grant's gonna key you in on what it takes to be successful today as a real estate investor.
Find your own deal. Find your own deal in your own market. How many people registered for this? Did we see the last
We
one?
had,
Just short of it?
I think we're
83,000 people registered for the last one?
66,000.
66,000 people.
83 for the first one. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think that was up to date though. We're about the same today as we were then, right?
No, we had, because we wanted to try to get 100,000.
Yeah.
But I think more people will show up, so
Yeah.
if I had a guess.
You get right in.
If I had a guess.
Hey Ken, I know you're asking if this is live on Facebook. It's not. We've actually pinned it. It's grantcardone.com/REI. That's where you're going to watch Grant live here in about 6 minutes. So for anybody else on the stream, if you guys want to watch Grant live in 6 minutes, go to grantcardone.com/REI. And remember guys, this is free. You do not have to pay to watch Grant live.
But the information that you'll learn will be priceless.
That's right.
For sure.
Okay, so I am going to,
Okay guys, so now it's time to start moving over to grantcardone.com/REI, grantcardone.com/REI. We're getting ready to go live. You have to watch it at grantcardone.com/REI. We're getting ready to close down social.
so I don't really need my PowerPoint here, right? What I need is my Johnny?
Do we have a backup clicker?
Yeah, that's right. Yes, it is.
He's got a clicker right there.
Looking for a backup clicker.
And then also, could we flip?
Talia just got that.
Okay, thanks.
Absolutely.
Is it possible for us to maybe flip this one?
Ed Young, I just posted the link there below, grantcardone.com/REI.
Can we,
You got everything you need, Jerry?
Kelly, I'm gonna give you yours too, okay? Thank you.
I'll pack it in.
Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin.
Let's see here, somebody's saying the registration isn't working. Alan, you wanna just confirm it's working? Is Alan
Slash
doing that?
REI will work, grantcardone.com/REI.
So Jared, this is the house other.
Hey guys, for all the registration, somebody said it wasn't working, go to grantcardone.com/REI.
What I
All
wanna do
systems
is I
are
wanna
up.
take the whole, watch, I mean, every room needs to be touched, like this room.
Yeah.
4 minutes until we go
Before
live,
these
guys.
we take it
4
out.
minutes until we
Needs to
go
be a white
live.
ceiling.
If
Yeah.
you were on these
These
live streams,
windows
you
all need to
guys
be
start
opened up
making
to
your
the-
way
to
to
the-
Indoor outdoor kind of.
But then you keep big sliders,
grantcardone.com/REI.
hurricane sliders.
Today we
all
are
this
talking
old
about real
statue
estate.
stuff.
Registration
This used to
working?
be
Yeah.
the,
Hey guys, I just spoke with
Yeah.
Alan, who is the man in charge of the
This one's perfect.
main page. Registration is working, so anybody
I don't know if
refresh your
this
page
cost over $1 million.
and go ahead and
Built
register. This is an event
Oh,
about
yeah.
real estate.
From the Google Map, yes.
Grant
So it sits on
Cardone
water.
is going live. In 4 minutes, we will shut down Instagram and Facebook.
Did you pull up those San Diego
We
properties?
will all go to grantcardone.com/REI.
But again, I'm just gonna take my time walking,
Yeah.
find this stuff, even if it.
Hey Ken, if the registration wasn't working, hit refresh. We just refreshed the system, it should be working. There's just a bunch of people who are logging on right now.
The guy that lives next door is the guy that Viagra guy.
Yeah. This is brand new, this just sold, this just got sold,
How much?
56 million.
50 million?
56. You see, this, I would look at
Good
it.
to see it, good to see it, Louis.
This whole property
About
was all
4
over.
minutes, gonna love to see you on the
I would
live
take
stream.
this pool out,
Grant
I
Cardone
would
is
gut the
talking
entire
about
yard,
real estate for
and
the
I would
next
take the
2.5
pool all the way
hours, how to get your
upstairs.
first
And the
deal,
pool,
talking about
because
his
the
first
biggest
deal,
problem
talking
if
about
we
how
lived
you
there
guys can
would be
get
loads
creative
coming
in
by all
your
day.
first real estate deal.
All day
Now
long.
is the perfect time and opportunity to get
I don't know if
started
I'd love
in
that.
real estate.
Yeah, all day long.
We sure love you guys, we sure love you guys on
But
Instagram and
what I worry
Facebook
about
and
is the
YouTube,
security
got
there,
all
because,
the
you know, you
channels
get
lit
involved
up.
with a couple of tequilas, you're like, let's go see Grant.
Want to see you guys on the live stream, the pilot,
The
so
view
who's
is
flying the plane?
so freaking
The
good.
plane is parked,
You get this
until
little dock to get
tomorrow,
it
I will
out.
be flying.
Hey guys, if you want to hit this training, go to grantcardone.com/REI.
Being on the
You'll be
water.
directed to the page.
You have that walk, that breeze in your backyard all the time. You have the action.
See it, I'm just going to action.
It's cool.
We will be turning this down in 2 minutes.
Guys,
Make sure to jump over there.
I don't want to drink too much though, because I'm gonna have to run out
Yeah.
and use the bathroom.
What do we got?
Okay,
You want to go?
add some in here.
Okay,
I put him in the
Okay, guys,
studio
we're all
actually.
live.
Sharon.
my clicker's not working.
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, we're going live, go to grantcardone.com/REI
Go back.
to watch the next 2.5 hours. Remember, the registration is free, but the information is priceless. Jared Glant on the mic with Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone's talking about real estate for the next 2.5 hours. We are shutting down Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We are going to the live stream, grantcardone.com/REI. We'll see you guys on the other
Let's
side.
go.
See you guys on the other
good,
side.
man.
See you
That was
Thank you,
good,
Jared.
dude. That
Thank
was
you,
good.
Jared. I'm learning from Jared, guys.
Good.
Now let's all learn from
Love
Grant.
it. Love that.
So Jake,
Yeah.
Jared's gonna open it up, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna be on J-Rod Cam?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Brian, are you cutting this?
I thought I put him right in the studio. Maybe somebody